Dude, of all of these sessions to miss, there was so much good role playing going on last session.
Oh yeah, I remember you were trying to do my accent and it was Australian. Now I remember the
I barely did you. Yeah. I barely, like a couple of times where somebody was just like, right, Riordan? And I was just like, oh yeah, mate, fuck it. Whatever you guys want. No, so we started out. Magnus had been approached by Seema in the night.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
So he spent some time with her. She was telling him about. He was like, "Oh, I guess did he only tell you, Arya?
What?
Did Magnus only talk to you about the Seema thing? I don't think he told anybody else. Because you and him were talking at the bar.
I think Falconer and Riordan were there.
Okay. I'll let Corey tell that if he wants to. So that shit happened. Everybody woke up the next morning, and I can't remember how it came up.
It's open.
Oh no, it happened. They went to the Animal and Hawk Bestialum, and an orc that Zodell grew up with was working there, and her name was Yeet
And this was in
still in
Monorain.
Okay, I was like, it has an M and an S.
They had to kill a day because Rostin was waiting for his knuckle spikes.
Make that a little nicer.
Rostin was waiting for his new platinum knuckle spikes. So they
recording in progress.
Right, I remember that.
So they were killing a day. And
yo.
Hello.
Recording stopped.
And then they went to the Hawk. Zodell got to chat with Yeet It. And then parts of Zodell's backstory came out where she was like, oh yeah, I got abducted and I was a slave and got tortured and all this shit. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, it was a bit of an oh snap moment, which was real cool. After that, Magnus and Arya had their little heart-to-heart about Magnus's thing. I didn't know if you had told Riordan about your Seema experience.
He was there.
He was there? Thing?
Oh yeah, I was in the room, that's right.
Okay, so I just wanted to verify, so you can fill him in as we...
Was that after you'd gone to bed?
Yeah.
Seema woke him up in the middle of the night.
I was by
my child.
with Seema.
Either way, Riordan was on the horse when Magnus tried to bam Finn while we were fighting the T-Rex.
Oh, thanks, man.
Also true.
Magnus is part of a special bloodline. The Highborn. The Highborn?
High blood.
High blood.
Oh.
And,
shit. Coffee?
Yeah.
Decaf?
Nope.
Playing with fire.
I don't do that crazy decaf shit.
So, Magnus has got special blood, and Seema recognized that he was a high blood and was like, hey, we have special genetic perks.
Okay, so...
And...
I'm an X-Man.
Oh.
So, he has a new spell he can use, or try to use. It's a real hard spell to pull off, but if it works, it's real dope.
Crossbow hands?
So remember when you were fighting the drow?
Yeah.
They were sneaking up on the drow, and the drow were talking, and they called the mistress that they were talking to.
Like the human?
The high blood.
They called the mage that they were talking to High Blood.
Yes,
Don't talk down to us, High Blood.
So,
yes.
yeah, I was like, oh, is that the same? Same as Maggie's bloodline.
Yeah, then as you guys were leaving Monorain, Falconer... so I was texting Ski the whole time. I was just like, I know you wanted to do Find Steed the spell, and you've been looking forward to the Lego steed that I built you. Do you want me to do this summoning ritual without you? And he was like, yes, fucking show everybody. And then send me pictures. So that's his new mount there, Elkias.
Oh, I saw that in the thread.
Yeah.
It's an elk?
Yeah.
Black.
It's got
black elk.
It's got a sort of... So it
That's kind of badass.
have you ever seen like the Star Wars, the Darksaber? Like from Mandalorian, the Darksaber?
Haven't seen it.
It's a black blade, but it's got like a white sheen outline around it.
Okay.
I can search it up.
That's what Elkias looks like. He used to be the mount of a fiendish general, and then when the Elder Gods were trapped on the dust, they conquered all of the planes of existence, and one of the gods, Pelor, took Elchias and like healed him, like soothed his wounds and stabilized his mind, and now he's like a servant of the sun god that ski rides now.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah, right.
So yeah, he's
riding a godly elk?
pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, paladins could get some like unique spells.
And how did he pull this off?
It's a spell that he has now, Find Steed.
Yeah, for being level 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the third level spell, Find Steve.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, is that better, man? Hey,
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. I don't like the yellow, but I'll deal with it.
Also,
Who the fuck are those other two? Tate was like, let's start at 5. He's the
I
last one to show
got
up.
I got retargeted on Instagram by this company that makes jewelry and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they have D20 earrings.
Yo.
Yeah.
I want them for my nipples.
Yo.
Yeah.
Actually, those ice blue ones are kind of cool, too.
Yeah.
That matches all your dye and everything.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't know why they're lined up like that. You know,
I was just thinking about it.
yeah, just like...
Just
What
waiting
is-
for them to like
they're-
just jump
like,
over
the
each
cats
other.
are lined up like ass
Human
to mouth,
centipede
human
style.
centipede style.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, no, they Tony felt judged. Yeah, he's moving.
He's got very
Fuck
thin
you
skin, that cat.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Then after that, you guys made your way towards Eiffel, and then there was a herd of Triceratops, and Krista wanted to get a closer look, and Zodel, Rostin, and Arya snuck up so that she could get a look at the Triceratops, so she could eventually turn into one with Wild Shape. And then from the tree line, a Tyrannosaurus Rex came running out, chasing
Oh shit.
the Triceratops because they failed a couple stealth checks, so the Triceratops are now all like looking at the party.
What's this?
Tate.
Is a meeting in progress for me?
So yeah, the Triceratops had their back to the T-Rex and it charged. And then Arya was like, all right, cool, we'll just sneak out of here. And Rostin was just like, fuck that, I'm gonna go punch it. And then you guys fought a T-Rex.
What is that?
That's the new hero stand.
Sweet.
Yeah. The other one was too cumbersome and on the table, so I made one that's floating. Ah! Breaking shit. Why are you doing this to me? Stop it.
So many cool ones.
right.
I can appreciate how from the bottom it's like symmetrical and it gets to the top. It's like, put it on, whatever.
I was trying to
Recording in
go for a
progress.
greater
Alright.
pattern, like one side was
Recording
going to have more
stopped.
dark and one side was going to have more light. I just don't have enough fucking pieces. Like, I got a fair amount of Lego, but I do not have that much Lego when it boils down to making large builds.
You should just go like the
Ooh, I
bins.
like
They
this
just
one. Oh, of
Legos.
course.
Dude,
it's
I have,
that.
yeah. I bought.
oh shoot.
I've got 3 or 4 empty ones out in the storage room, and then all those ones. That's how I bought a special package that had all the big eyes for making monsters. I bought some shit, but I mean, it adds up over time. It's a lot of money.
That's
So I'm doing my best.
There they are.
So a T-Rex was decapitated.
Oh yeah.
By design or by accident?
No, Rostin got to finish it, and he like grabbed Zodel's hand and flung her over top
How did
to
he
chop
decapitate
down on the top
T-Rexes?
of the neck while he punched up through the bottom, and then they
Pretty great.
blew the head off. Yeah. And then you guys made it to Eiffel.
Spinning uppercut.
Then you guys made it to Eiffel. Rostin made some investigation checks. Ended up at a shop called Bombs, Fertilizer, and Insecticide.
Oh, that place.
Yeah.
Didn't ask about bombs once. I
Wow.
was so pissed off. But he found out that Alfie Bombs, the owner of the store, and his goblin cohort, Chicka Chicky, run a black market operation out of their basement where Arya and Rostin each bought, I think, 5 ounces of fire wine apiece.
Oh yeah, I bought you some fire wine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Bought some fire wine.
Fuck hard.
And then, despite Chicka Chicky's best efforts to sell Rostin porn, Roston only left with one porn book. I believe it was Celeste.
Wasn't it 2?
Celeste Do It
You got
Best.
2 celestial ones, I thought.
I have
Yeah.
2 Celestial. Did you buy both Celestial ones?
One was thrown in for free.
Hi, Tony.
I didn't write them down.
Yeah, that's
Mother-
how you learn all the celestial porn words.
Alright, so what do we got here? This one's called, The Wet Den.
Gross.
This one's a history of...
History of.
Sauce that in there, shit.
No, that one doesn't make sense.
Might have to move a couple
Gobblingus.
things around, dude.
Gross.
Dragon born again through love. All that's in between. Oh, this one's fun. It's called Mimic Me. Gets real naughty. The Fisherman's Wife 4. No, the Fisherman's Wife 5. You can run, but you can't Hydra.
Wow.
There's so many.
Then again, you fling that cord underneath the table.
Oh, yeah.
Fisherman's Wife 7. Hung like a giant seahorse.
Oh, you skipped 6.
Now she's from Boston. Yeah.
Oh, right. The Fisherman's Wife 6. Pleasurosaurus.
Oh, no way, that bro.
This was one of my favorites.
Furbulge. This one's called Do It in the Dirt. It's a weird zombie and undead porn. It gets real fucked up. Beholden. It's about a beholder, but instead of 10 eye stalks, he's got 10 dicks.
Glorious.
Tinker's fingers.
So we're going still.
I've got like 150 of them at this point.
That was the first 5 minutes of me trying to buy stuff.
He was like, yes, chicka chicka, yeah, shut
I
up.
was just like, I'm trying to buy explosives, and he's like, porn.
Can you turn them up over there?
Is Chicka Chicky's assistant named Wawa?
Chicka Chicky is the assistant.
Oh.
He has his own desk.
Session
There's-
19.
Session 19.
Session 19. We play Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome back to the whatever I called it of Amour Ventis.
The Adventures of
Slow your roll. So I'll probably just cut the good clips out of that to be our precursor for today. The very last thing that happened, Arya, the rest of the party except for, Arya wasn't there. Yeah, you were, because you had to have come back. Everybody else got to the inn. What was the inn called?
Frenchie's Rest.
Frenchie's Rest.
On June 11th.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
Wait, what? June 11th already?
Will from Dirtic.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed my birthday.
Damn, when's your birthday?
June 9th.
Your character's birthday?
Oh yeah,
No, my
that's the same
birthday,
as my
Xanth's
mom's birthday.
So as the party made it to Frenchie's Rest, you all noticed a herd, a veritable clusterfuck of Darren soldiers, carts, wagons, soldiers, knights. And as you entered Frenchie's Rest and were checking in, I believe you were checking in, a familiar voice to Arya called down from the upstairs balcony. I can't remember if I gave her a voice at all.
Kind of. It was sort of
You
just like a
didn't
light.
really.
You there.
Oh, that's terrible.
No.
She's a goblin.
You there, stable girl. What are you doing here? And it is.
I turn around and whip my lustrous blue hair. Hi.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm adventuring with my group of friends, Amour Ventis.
Hold on, I have a whole thing on this. Where is she?
Do you
What's
want
her
to-
name?
Princess Aviri.
I think this came with the troll, but it
I would
fell
know
off.
her, right?
Oh, nice.
I would know her name by name.
You would know her name, yeah. You know her by name, by sight. She kind of just recognized you because blue hair.
Sorry, Princess Aviri?
Aviri.
What are you doing here?
Oh, she kind of like slumps on the balcony railing. I'm on my way to Urania. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm
Do tell.
supposed to be married off to the Uranian, the first male heir in Urania for however many hundreds of years. It's supposed to be a big reward, but it's
You don't seem very pleased about it.
an arranged marriage. Of course not.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Yeah, she's being married off to the first male heir of Urania in the last 750 years.
To
What is it? Just all women over there?
Male children in the Dawnwood are very rare, yes.
Ganondorf. Wow. What about ratios? Shit.
It's like the
Sorry,
opposite
where
of
is
a
she from?
sausage fest.
She's
Yeah.
Durelian?
Not my kind of place.
She is from Durelium.
Yeah.
You know, and given information you have, and you wouldn't know, but Magnus would know. Actually, make a history check.
Merrick's
All right.
sister?
Merrick's cousin.
Merrick's cousin. Okay.
Yeah.
17.
17? Yeah, you've heard tale of her.
Hmm.
That's about it, though. You know that there's a princess.
Would I know that this
How do you spell
is the
Merrick
princess?
again?
With Arya telling you after the fact, yeah. She could be like, oh, yeah, it's the
Okay.
princess of...
Okay, I
What?
see.
M-A-R-C. M-A-R... How do you spell Merrick again?
M-A-R-E-C.
E-C, right.
Where did he come
M-A-R-K.
from?
My pocket. He's still warm.
Cousin.
Cousin, yep.
Okay.
It's such a drag, I'm not going to lie. But, and, I'm sorry, dear. I'm so rude of me. I don't actually remember your name. I just know that you've put saddles on my horses and dogs before.
It's Arya.
Arya. Arya. That's pretty. Arya,
Thank you.
would you care to come and have a bit of a woman's gab with me? I've been surrounded by the dregs of these military types for months now, and I am done. I need a woman to chat with, to gossip with. Please come upstairs. In fact, that's a royal command. You're coming with me.
Sure.
All right.
As
Magnus.
long as you have wine.
Oh, I've got fuckloads of wine. Make a perception check.
For
Me?
Dura?
Or Magnus?
Arya. Magnus too. Yeah, different things.
18 plus 7.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
You tell when you
25.
start to get up within range of her. She already stinks like wine a little bit.
All right,
And
all right.
she's noticeably tipsy.
Natural 20 for 23.
Oh, damn. Yeah. As you're standing there, there are a couple of other Darren soldiers in the room, and you recognize one of them.
Will from Durtech? Durtech?
Oh, did I gave you this already?
Durtech.
Yes.
Durtech? Durtech?
Dirt. It's hard to remember all these names. You see him?
Has he noticed me?
No, he's kind of just like, what the princess knows this wee one?
I'm gonna kind of like sidestep out of the way. I don't know if I want Darren soldiers to know that I'm here.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Oh, I thought that was an 8. It was actually an 18. Yeah, he saw you. Sorry.
Son of a bitch!
18, not 8. I
Change
saw
your
8.
hat into a ninja thing.
Change your hat!
You can't see
Darren
me.
accents. In my mind, they're Scottish, but I suck at Scottish.
Sergeant Craigstone.
Sergeant? Is that you?
Durtech.
Oh, you remembered me!
Of course. Could I see what rank he is now?
He is royal guard. He is like Princess Iberi's high guard
The
protection.
highest.
Do you have to be like a certain rank to make that, or
They just take in anybody off the
can I take
street.
anyone off the street?
Thought you were homeless. You're.
I don't have like a military rank for them. They're just I've always just referred to them as royal guard. They're like hand picked. Just cream of the crop.
I see they'll let anyone into the military guard now.
Oh, he always had a good sense of humor, and he comes over to like shake your hand. Do you shake his hand?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh man,
Sense of humor.
last time I saw you, we were charging into that fucking clusterfuck of all those witches. I swear I saw you get blown up at one point.
Yeah, it'll take a lot more than a witch bolt to get rid of me.
Damn straight. They don't say damn. Fucking right. Oh, that's fantastic. I thought you were dead, but that's crazy. You know what? That assignment actually bumped me up the chain of command. I ended up in the Royal Guard because of it. I feel I only have you to thank.
Well, I did put a good word in for you. You're always a good soldier.
Well, that means a lot coming from you, sir. I really appreciate it. Damn, it's good to see you.
Aye.
Now, how's the wife and kid?
Not in the picture anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences.
Appreciate it.
Make a history check.
Well,
Jesus. Yard sale.
That is that's a 1.
no, no.
You've met his wife and kids a lot of times, but you just don't remember them. Just kidding. Also, just for your records, the massacre where you guys got waylaid, I came up with the name for that area. It was the Pondrillium Massacre.
The what?
Or it was called the Massacre at Pondrillium.
What from
Pandrillium, sorry. P-A-N.
Massacre at Pandrillium?
Yep.
P-A-N.
Drill. I-U-M.
And what is this massacre? What?
That was from your backstory when you
okay.
everything got blowed up
Right.
before you went back home.
Would Zodel know how strong a witch bolt is? Or is this
Make a history check.
11.
Sounds familiar. You might have heard some people.
Is it pretty strong?
It sounds familiar. You can't really remember. You would have heard it in conversation with some people that you were around because they were magic users, but not that they weren't warlocks. So it wasn't something it would have come across in conversation, but it went in one ear and out the other.
All right.
All right. Who would like to, or I guess Corey, you or Magnus, you got anything else you want to talk to this guy about?
And you, how is your family?
Oh, family's good. Mum's well still. Yeah, Dad passed a couple of years ago. It was his time. He was old, missing an arm and a leg. And the wife's good. Yeah, she's good. Second one on the way.
Second wife.
Good to
Second
hear.
one.
Good to hear.
What?
Second baby on the way.
Second one on the way.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Second wife.
Are you there with him?
I'm at the place.
Okay. It's a bit of strange company you're keeping here, though, Magnus. I've gone from Scottish to Irish and back again. Jesus.
Diddly potatoes.
I suppose.
Hello.
I mean, the gnome's an odd one. Rastenkriegstone. The gnome's an odd one, but that big lass over there, what's your association with her?
She's just a member of my party.
Odd company indeed.
Want to talk?
She's proven herself in battle many times.
Yeah, the half-orcs can fight, but, you do with your life what you will.
It's worked so far for me.
Well, after everything you taught me, I'll take your word for it and try not to judge too hard.
So, what brings you guys through?
Oh, the princess. She's getting married off to the
Prince of Urania.
yeah, what's her last name? It's not coming to me. Oh, yeah, the prince there, he's come of marrying age, and the Gerard and the, what's her name? Fuck me, I'm drawing blanks on names I never draw blanks on. Sorry, guys.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's words and stuff. Kings and queens. Eveline's son, Queen of Urania. Yeah, so they thought it'd be a good match. Nice bond of ties, keep everything nice and peaceful. You know how it is, royal marriages are a fucking sham. Just there to create alliances and a bunch of all that political doohickey.
I hear that. Well, it's good catching up with you.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Captain. Not Captain, Sergeant. If you're sticking around a bit later, some of us boys go and find ourselves a place to sip our cups when the princess is all passed out. Feel free to join us.
I may do that. I gotta go clean myself up, though. I've been on the road.
I completely understand, yeah. I've got so much sand in this armor right now, it's chafing me everywhere.
All right. Yeah, it was good seeing you.
And you as well.
And I will
Talk to you later, Sergeant.
head up to my room, I guess.
Everybody but Arya, you guys want to do anything? Arya's got a little bit of role-playing sesh here. Just for some...
Any other stuff at this Frenchie's place?
What time of day is it?
I believe you guys got there like
We rolled in at night. Or?
mid-afternoon.
Oh. I mean,
I believe it was still light out, like closer to evening.
Okay.
I'm fine to check out the town if anyone wants to come with. I don't know.
Yeah, where are we?
I fell.
Ah, yes. A lot of people on their feet.
Never naming anything ever again. Fuck you guys. This is city
Do
number
they have a
one.
tower, though?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I hope it's looked like a triangle.
A down triangle.
17.
17. They have tall barns. It's like an amalgamation of farming villages that all got like a little too big and kind of merged together. So it's a very one-story building, sometimes two-story houses if they're like a wealthier farming family. Pretty lackadaisical, only the occasional south sign of night rolling through. You're in Hicksville, Sina.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You said wanted to find out if there's anything else going on in town.
I guess from the sounds of it, it's not.
Make
something
an
that
investigation check.
isn't- I remember you saying there wasn't a tattoo parlor. Nope. No.
Fight some farmers.
2.
You ask around a little bit. Oh yeah, French. There is you find this older gentleman, kind of wizened. He's got like one real hunched shoulder. There is a very nice pond just down over there, always. You can catch perch. It is my favorite pastime.
Yeah.
I'm enamored by this man.
You like got lots of wrinkles, like straw cowboy hat sort of situation. Just like I like to farm and to fish.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm going back inside.
And you see him, he's like moseying away with his little fishing tackle in hand, like making his way to the pond.
Do they have a
Farming is
sow
over
around
for
here?
the day. Time to fish.
Go fishing with the old guy. I mean, you know what? I've got nothing else to do. I'll fish.
I keep. All right, this way. Come follow me. And he shuffles.
How tall is this guy?
Like with his hunchback and shoulder, he's probably like 5'2".
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Gal's just pulling all the local talent.
Never discount a random NPC. You never know. You make your way to the pond to fish. I want you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh.
You take the hook like this. You thread the line. You twist it 6 times.
17.
And then you put it through. And you tie yourself a fishing lure. Make a acrobatics check.
Alright.
Then you take the line like this. You
16.
whip it out into the water.
You, well, you are natural. All right, then you sit. That is all. You wait. Every once in a while, you give it a jig. Make a performance check.
Oh, geez, performance. 11.
All right, you jig pretty hard. Oh, well, don't jig that hard. I don't know. This old man came rolling home. And make one more performance check.
19.
19. All right, you start to get the gist of it.
Yeah.
You feel something nibble the lure. Make an intelligence check.
That's a boat, I could tell. 12.
Okay, you had to break a 10. Oh, you now very carefully jerk up. You have a fish on the line. Make a strength check.
Oh, this is the easy part.
If you'd have rolled a nat 1 after saying that.
18.
18? Alright, takes you like less than a minute to reel in this, and it's a decent sized perch. Oh my word, that is a very good catch. You know, if you set up a nice little fire here, I can cook that up for us for dinner.
I don't even know your name, but that would be the best.
My name is Frank.
I'm just gonna call you Oldie.
No, that's fair. I am very old. Yeah, you set up a fire, and I will clean the fish, and then we will have a nice little snack. I have a flask of brandy as well. You would like a little... Yeah. All right, you get on the fire. I will clean the fish. And you spend your evening with a nice old man.
Great.
He tells you that his son is off fighting in the army. His wife died many years ago of an illness, and he just farms on his other son's ranch. He's a nice old man.
All right.
Oldie is a nice old man.
Cool.
Falconer, Riordan, Roston, investigation checks? If you're doing something around town, I guess, if you want to just poke around.
I'm lacking depth perception on what got us here and what we're stepping into. I mean,
We have a contract. We have a couple of contracts that we need to
So they
take care
got a
of.
couple of contracts from the Hawk. They're further north. You guys are in the last little town village area before the Dawnwood, where you guys were heading to go and find Polgara.
right. Okay.
So this was just the last step in civilization before you get there.
Gotcha.
You also have the option of having a trident of fish speaking and dust of sneezing and coughing.
I'm glad I didn't get that
But they would
fish
cost
speaking
you
trident.
500 gold.
Sounds like a terrible deal.
They went to the Outcast Guild for the first time. I guess there wasn't... Oh, there was one place with an Outcast Guild. So there's the Tower of Zaeld Guild, which are like the highly trained, like educated, the university school or magic users that are sort of the high and mighty. You went to, you were there when they went to the Tower of Zaeld. The real stuffy, like, we've got our shit together.
Mhm.
And then there's a guild for magic users that either weren't good enough to get into the tower or were kicked out or
like a
for whatever
community
reason never
college.
went into.
That's like a trade school.
Yeah, and so there was a variety of magic users there. They're just not at the same level or the same professionalism. So it was like a kind of a dilapidated barn with a sign on it that was crooked. And then there was just like a bunch of wizards and warlocks just like playing cards, and they were like, "Hey, do you have shit?" And they're like, "I guess we got a couple things."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I like how endearing that is.
Yeah, trident of fish command, or dust of sneezing and coughing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since that session, I've made more discount items of my own, so I don't have to go like fishing through to find something that's just like, this is just a random unknown item.
So what are our contracts right now, technically?
We are...
There's a lichen.
We're hunting down a lichen, which we think is a werebear.
In the woods.
Werebear in the
And then
woods.
there's word of some undead in the next town over.
Bear in the woods.
Where bear?
Yeah, in the
Where bear?
Is it in the
Bear.
Dongwood Woods?
No,
it's
it's
in
the
the Plantier Wood.
Plantier Wood, which is, so we're in Eiffel, Plantier Wood is there, Dawnwood is
Gotcha.
that way.
Then there was also like trolls
Yeah, you guys did.
way to the east, but I don't think we took that
In
one.
Trust,
Yeah.
So we kind of go west down.
Trast.
Trust,
yeah.
and
Trust
further
trolls.
past.
So the 3 contracts that you guys took
And
were
Bonfui.
were heading up north. Yeah, around the Bonfui area, right before Mircharan.
So it's kind of 3 that way.
Oh.
So you can, because I mean, Krista's got to, or Arya's got to go north still to Mircharan.
Yeah.
So I kind of just was like, oh, I'll just throw them up north, and then if you do them, you do them. If you don't, you just carry on your way. It's just a little bit of extra pocket money if you finish a job.
Cool.
Yeah, I was looking in the Dungeon Master Guide, and from like levels 1 to 4, you guys are kind of just like, oh, local heroes, and then from level 5 to 10, it's like now you're heroes of the realm sort of thing. So you guys have like kind of bumped up a tier. If you start traveling back towards Calliope, there's definitely going to be like word of like, oh, hey, yeah, we know you guys. We heard about what you did, sort of thing. Word spreads.
Wow.
Heard of our exploits.
Plus we
Groupies
got-
outside our house.
You guys gonna just?
They make t-shirts.
I'm gonna do a long rest.
It's like Elvis coming back to Graceland. All those girls are outside.
Rostin,
Snuffles,
Falconer,
spread the word
Rarden,
for
anything you guys want to like check out around town?
Spread's the good word.
If I got 5
No,
ounces
I'm
of
good.
fire wine, I'm Gucci.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Just
what did
chilling.
I buy you? I bought you,
Porn.
no,
I think you bought him, the demon within. It is in Abyssal. You'll have to learn the language, but it's fun.
don't you know Missile?
Oh,
No, I
here's,
know the other one.
here's one that I forgot.
This one's called What's Under There.
Infernal.
It's turtle smut. It's about removing the shell. It gets real kinky.
Yeah, 5 ounces I bought. So I can.
This one's called
I can give
Centaur
that to
of
you.
Attention.
I might keep one actually, 1 ounce just for fun.
Oh, it's fun.
This one was
Just for fun.
this one was funny to me because of all the times this happened on the news.
This one's called White in the Pussy.
Pretty on the nose. All right, sweet. So 4 ounces. You took 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we.
There was no bonus to hit for the 4-4, right?
There should be. Hold on, let me pull it up. QRST. That's right, I'm an adult. I don't know my alphabet.
Yeah, I kind of want to go and hunt a werebear, just because it rhymes.
Bro.
So that's quite a ways
Then I can
north.
try
I
and-
was setting you guys up to finish your Polgar thing, and then
That's
you
in
have a couple of
Frontier
stuff to
Wood,
do
right?
on your
Oh,
way
gotcha,
north.
okay.
And, I mean, you can do it in whatever order you wanted, but last when I was explaining it to everybody else last time, they were like, "All right, we'll go tuck in, do this,
Gotcha.
and then
Okay.
head north." But no, actually, because it has 4 charges, there is no plus on attack with the 4/4.
Okay.
It just has the option
It just
for
has charges.
4 charges,
5.
5 charges. Yeah, 5 charges a day.
That's pretty good.
Well, I guess you have to roll. Yeah, but still, I don't think you've run out of charges yet.
No. Came close once. But... Yeah, let's
All right, Arya.
Hi.
As you head up into the room with Aviri, make a perception check.
21.
Yeah, your perception's dope. Aviri's room is a bit of a mess. She has 2 servants that are standing in the back, just kind of quiet, potentially slave girls. You can't tell they've got like these veils on and kind of just like dark dresses.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as she comes in the room, Aviri like goes over and fills her a cup up with wine. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
All right, there you go. And she gives you the big wine glass. It's like
Thanks.
it's a two-hander for you. Oh, this journey's been dastardly. It's just ridiculous. I mean, yes, I've seen pictures or inscriptions, but that's not the word. Sketches of the Prince of Urania, and he's a handsome one. But anyways, what are you doing out here? What I've only ever seen you in Dara before, saddling my beasts.
Yeah, my father sent me on a quest, I guess you could say, to transport some goods, some of our wares, and I got shipwrecked and met my new travel companions, and we're kind of just making our way around the countries and on adventures.
Being shipwrecked sounds like a bit of a bother, I'm not going to lie. But a quest, too. That's such an antiquated word. Well, I'm glad you're not dead, at least. I've always liked your hair.
Thank you.
Do you think I would look good with blue hair? I like to think I would, but I will never let any dyes touch this.
Yeah, I was supposed to deliver 3 crates to the king of South Sinai.
Oh, that puff.
in Mir Turan, yeah.
Yeah, he's, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? He plows in the other row, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I think so.
Well, that's great. Well, this is just the worst. I've actually been here for almost 2 weeks. We can't go anywhere until this stupid...
You've been in Eiffel for 2 weeks?
I know, it's ridiculous. And she, like, pulls this little glass vial out, and... we can't go anywhere until this fucking forest problem's dealt with. Have you heard about it?
In the Dawnwood?
Yeah, something, people are going missing, some bullshit. I was like, why can't we just go around?
Do you know anything more about it?
No, I don't fucking care. As long as I'm getting fucked and drunk, I don't give a shit.
Fair enough. Yeah, we were actually on our way there to help out with the situation.
Oh, really? Fancy yourself a bit of a fighter now? And she kind of like gives you a playful, like, shoulder bump.
Yeah, a little bit. I've had a bit of experience over the past couple of months traveling with my friends.
That's fun.
New friends.
There was a couple of good-looking ones in that group, I'm not going to lie. Oh, but me, yes, I'm just getting on my back as much as possible until I get to Urania. Who knows if that prince is a prude or what. He's only like 200 years old and only just taking a wife.
200 years old?
Actually, no, he wouldn't be that old, sorry. His first heir in 750 years, so he's 60
What
years
race
old.
is he?
Oh, he's an elf.
Oh.
You know, all the Dawnwood types. Mostly elvish. Bit snobby.
Obviously, Durelium wants a good relationship with Urania then?
Yes, I suppose it's been pretty good as it is, but, whatever I can do for Uncle, you know. So do you know where I can get more of this around here?
I don't.
Oh,
What is that?
Oh shit, I came up with a name for it too. I don't know if I wrote it down.
Tinkerbell.
Booger sugar.
I might have wrote it down. Where are my drugs?
Snuffles sugar.
Oh, fuck. It's just Coke. We'll call it Coke for now. I have what weed is called, but not what blow is. I'll come up with it later. It's It's
Yeah.
Coke.
Where did you get it?
Well, this I brought with me from home, but I'm starting to run out because we've been here for so long. And on the road, it's easy to sleep off the miles. But here, There's nothing to fucking do except for fuck.
You could fish.
You could fish.
I have servants to fish for me, darling.
Have you been to Bombs Fertilizer and I don't remember the last one.
And insecticide?
Insecticide?
Honestly, the word fertilizer turned me right off of it immediately.
Well,
I mean, do you remember seeing any of that?
I don't, but whatever.
Quite the selection of porno.
they have a back room with
Like a sort of hole in the wall situation?
yeah. They might be able to help you.
Alright. I'll have to send out one of my boys to check it out quick for me and
Just ask for Chicka Chicka.
Chicka Chicka. Speaking of Chicka Chicka, we traveled past the Daydare mine camps on the way out here.
The witch?
The Daydare mine camps. The Daydare mine camps. For everybody who's Dorelium, make a history check.
I'm not there though. So.
Or I guess Arya make a history check. You guys
16.
16? It is a massive, basically, you know those huge refugee camps when huge catastrophes happen?
Yep.
It's that, except it's mostly slaves, and they're forced to mine from the Bear Mountains basically until they die.
It's like a concentration camp.
You're not there either, but you would actually know this because you know that male slaves get sent off to be worked to death. You actually brought that up last session.
Yep.
You said, I was lucky that I'm a girl because most men get sent off to the mines and are worked until they die.
Yeah.
Just like Stonebreaker style back in Mexico. Go break rocks until you keel over.
Word.
So we traveled past the Daydare mine camps on the way out here.
Yeah.
All those slaves, such a shame. They should send some of those big fuckers to the capital. Might be more entertaining, you know. To have like an orc slave. I've never fucked an orc before, but they're hung like a horse. And she's like, now she's getting noticeably fucked up.
I'm just gonna take a sip of my wine and not say anything.
You know, Arya, you're actually very pretty as well. I've never been with a gnome either. And she like is now like starting to lean up, get like a little too close to you. And you can just like smell the alcohol coming out of her pores. Her pupils are like this fucking big. And you're like, oh, I didn't know much about you, but you're a little fucked up. She's the party princess, for sure.
How did you put it? I don't know how.
Plow the other road.
I don't. I don't plow in your lane.
She gives you like a little flick on the end of your nose. You should try it sometime. Girl knows what a girl wants. She's like now
We'll
like
see.
sprawling back on the bed. Just like spilling bits of drops of her wine. Huge lush. I'm just gonna hang out while she babbles at you.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, she babbles. She's super inappropriate. Something that you've never seen from her before. You always see her. Or make a history check. Gets and shiggles.
Not one.
Not one?
Four, yeah.
Cool. You
Yeah.
don't remember a whole lot about your interactions with her, just that you bowed your head and averted your gaze. You like go to lean up against something and you kind of like slip and spill a bit of the wine. Just, okay.
Does she have anything like nice in the room that I can put in klepto?
There are two servants in the room.
Steal the servants.
Still standing at the back. Their eyes are like you made a perception check when you came
Yeah.
into the room and you rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they just stand there silently just watching. Like it's just their job to clean up after her and make sure she doesn't OD basically.
Okay.
What a life.
Yeah.
They probably get paid like hell too. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm gonna give each of the servants a gold.
Oh, they like as soon as they see the money, their hands go behind their back. Make now that you're up close to them, make a perception check with advantage.
14 plus 7. Not 20 plus 7.
Nice. Jesus. Yeah, as soon as you get up close, because they're taller, as you look up, you can see the slave bands around their neck
Okay.
that have the little obsidian fleck on it, just in case they're magic users that keeps them suppressed. They are slaves. So yeah, they do not accept the gold, because if they get caught with it, they will either get beaten or murdered.
Yeah. Okay. I just tell them I'm sorry.
Okay.
Would I know any instances of that?
Of the collar?
I mean, no, not just sort of like punishments, like cruel.
Yeah, I mean, other slaves definitely school you on what's acceptable and what's not, and like taking favors from anybody. It's like if you get caught taking a favor from someone, or they find you with possessions you're not supposed to have. Where you came from, or were held, a little different. It was probably just like a savage beating. In worst case scenarios, maybe somebody would have like a finger or a hand chopped off.
How do they get free?
The slaves? And if you're a slave to Dorella, you don't. That's lifetime servitude,
Okay.
unless you bust out.
Couldn't give them a sock or something.
What a callback.
5. You get 5.
What a...
Master has given Dobby a sock, sir.
Oh, that's
Dobby
great.
is free.
All right, yeah, she's just kind of like babbles at you. She's just like telling you all the names of the soldiers that are in her troop that she's fucked. And she's like, this one's actually pretty good. I've had him a few times. If you want. His name's Gregor. He's the one, he's got the big mustache. Trust me, in a downstairs situation, I wasn't into it at first, but the tickling, I don't know.
Cool.
All right. How long do you spend there? I think everybody else at this point is like retiring to rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna until she like passes out.
Okay. She does mumble actually at one point. I forgot a line in here. Yeah, the black-haired lady, she was very pretty. She came through just like right when we were getting here. She was such a stuffy bitch, but she was fucking gorgeous. Okay. Roll a patience check. Just roll a d20.
14.
14? Okay. She starts to fade, and she's like got an empty glass in hand, and she's like made some lines of drugs and hasn't done them. Like she's fading, and then as you kind of get up, and I'm assuming kind of just like nod to the slaves.
Yeah.
As you like open the door, she's like, yeah, send in that one. Send in the one that's out there. Come on. What? I don't even know. Come in. And the soldier outside, as you're leaving, is just like, and goes in.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I've got Willie Nelson in my head.
You guys all get a night's rest.
Sleeping outside or?
You still hanging out with Oldie?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
It's all now that we have eaten the fish and drunk most of the brandy. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I don't know. How's the farming going?
Yeah, farming is hard, yes, especially for a man of my age and stature.
How long are we gonna be in town for?
I assumed you guys were
As
just
possible,
passing.
yeah.
I thought you guys were just passing through. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only important thing here was the couple of little role playing bits.
That's a shame.
Oh, and bombs and fertilizer and insecticide.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Listen, Zodel, it has been very nice of you to spend your time with an old man. I would like to give you a gift.
Oh, I don't do hard candy.
pops it in his mouth. Hold on, I had.
That was funny as hell.
I have something.
Peppermint, pocket peppermint.
Was it wand of? Was it
Wand of Werther's.
Stop stealing my things.
Is that where there's one? Oh my gosh.
No, I think I called it a bee thing.
Does it summon the candy or just old people? Old people. Jerry, Esther.
This, nobody in town knows, but I have had this wand.
And he pulls out, and it's a stubby little wand.
This has been a great. This has been a great joy to me over the years.
It's like pen size, like it's like this big.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate you spending your time with me. I would like you to take this as a token of my appreciation. It it has provided me with many laughs over the years. I have gotten some people in some real trouble.
Did you grab the old guy's stubby wand?
What is it?
You'll have to spend an hour.
I mean, what's it look like?
It's kind of just like a gnarly piece of wood. It's got a couple of runes in it in a language you don't speak. It's just short. You assume it's magical. You'll have to spend some time with it.
Thank you.
And he puts his hand like as far up as he can reach is like your elbow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zadar. Thank you.
Well, I should be heading back now. Safe travels.
Of course, yes. Thank you. And to you as well.
All right.
And he kind of just sits down back beside the fire where you guys cooked and ate the fish, and you make your way back to Frenchie's Rest.
Quietly passes away.
Oh God! My life's mission is complete. Jesus. You wouldn't dare.
You don't know what I would dare to do. A couple sessions back, there was a pedophile in the mix.
It's true.
You know what? I don't want to just take this. Do you mind if I give you a little something?
I'm assuming you've already walked. He sat down and you walked away. He's fine with it. It was a thank you for spending the day with me gift. Yeah.
I look in my pocket. I look at some gold. I look afterward. Nah.
If you would have offered him gold, he would have very like grandpa insisted, like, don't you fucking dare. This was a gift. You're not paying me. I will beat your ass. So if you
try,
if you spend an hour with it, you can determine what it is and what it does.
All right.
It is bootstrap wand.
Bootstrap wand. What?
You could probably look it up.
Is it in there?
Oh, is that the real thing?
It's an item. Homebrew item. As everybody rises, full of rest and piss and vinegar the next day. What's up?
On the road again.
You could just keep going.
All right.
Wait to get back on the road again. We have a wagon still?
We do.
Ah, good.
A wagon. Zodel and Magnus ride horses. You have a spare horse. 2 spare horses.
Oh,
We should have.
Gotta
Remember
milk
that.
that
should
shit.
have
Oh no,
a
you have a total of 4 horses and
Yeah.
Melchias.
Yeah.
So 2 horses pull the wagon. Magnus and Zodel typically ride the horses. You're always on the back of the wagon. You're
I'm
always at
usually
the
up
front of
front.
the wagon with Rostin, because Rostin doesn't ride horses, and Falconer's on Elchias.
I usually walk. I'm sometimes in the wagon.
could I?
Okay.
He usually runs because of his short little legs.
Keeping fit.
We're good over short distances.
Well, I'm in the morning. Can I? Who's like the first person?
Probably me, because I'm just meditating, chilling.
Yeah.
Great.
You meditate and then you just kind of like keep watch.
Well, it's 4 a.m., so.
Can I just sort of like?
So as you're walking down Frenchie's Rest stairs, you come to the main landing. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
You picked the person with the highest dex too, Zodell.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good, though.
Oh, please be bad. Please be bad.
12.
Yes! You're like mid-stride, and as your feet pass one another, suddenly they stop moving, and you just face plant.
I got you.
What the shit, mate? What is this?
I'm gonna show him the wand.
Yeah. I'm gonna pee while you roleplay this out, because that's hilarious.
What the fuck is going on?
Bootstrap wand that ties your boots together. I totally got you.
Fuck. That is pretty funny. Alright. So, what does it say on the item? Can I untie my shoes, or are they
Yeah. You can. It's literally just ties them together automatically.
Oh, man.
It's like your dexterity is permanently decreased by 5.
Oh yeah, you die.
Your two shoes tie together and then they noose you. Wow, that joke turned real morbid.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, fuck. I only spent 59 minutes with it.
There was one last sentence. I'm just like, man, whatever. I gotta try this.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it's
just got
it's
unlimited
literally
charges.
just like cantrip on a wand.
That's great.
Oh
So you
my
can
God.
just like go up to a wizard,
People.
trip up his loafers.
That's right.
So you're saying I need to invest in some Velcro shoes?
It would tie the Velcro probably.
That's why the wizard took a level in rogue, because wizards can trip, but thieves can't.
Ah.
Oh my god.
I know you heard that somewhere, so I'm not giving you experience for it.
Hold on, when Magnus comes down, I'll be like, watch this, watch.
All right,
I'll go do it,
Magnus,
Magnus.
make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, and I didn't even give this thing charges. She can do this as many times as she wants. Sorry,
A whole
sorry,
army
guys.
just fucking.
22.
So as you feel like a tug as your laces try and pull together, and you kind of recatch your balance, and you look down, and you're like, "What the fuck did I?" Okay. And
Hold
you
this
keep
for a
walking.
moment.
Was that you?
Oh, Magnus! Look at that! You're up! He's up! Put that back.
All right, so you guys are getting on the road.
On the road again.
Yeah.